Hi guys, welcome to this session in LibreOffice Calc. In this module I want to show you how you can do calculations on a filtered list and how it will change when the filter changes. So on the screen I've got a list of information which I'm going to put the filter on. So I'm going to the data tab and just clicking on the auto filter feature there just to get the little drop downs. Now let's say I want to add up this salary column. If I click underneath the salary column, the key command for the sum function is the Alt key and equals, which will grab that list, same as clicking the sum function. I'm just going to tick that and it come up with the answer. That's the answer. That is the total of all those figures. Now if I do a filter though, so if I go to grade for example and just take all off and tick AO, when I click OK, that filter's disappeared. Now if I show everything, if I go back into there and clear the filter, show all, OK, it's down there. Now if I move down a cell, so let's pull this down a bit, so I'll just delete that off and do the same thing again. So if I go Alt equals, still picking up the same list, click the tick and then put a filter on, so I'll do the same thing, AO, well I'll just take AO off. That stays the same, so it hasn't changed. So this list now is not 868. If I highlight it, it's coming down at 495 down the bottom here, you can see it. So that is not picking it up. However, if I do it like this, if I get rid of that and I put the sum function on now while it is filtered, so I'll do Alt equals again, it's grabbing that list. If I click the tick, that's picking that up. We know that's correct because that's where it said down here. If I take the filter off, if I put it back to all and click OK, that's now gone back to the total of everything, which we also know was correct because that was the original figure. So every time I now do a filter, so I take those two off, this is now adding up. If I highlight these again so you can see 242, 242. It's adding them up. If I take that filter off, if I just click that off, OK, it comes back. So if I just delete that off again and just recap it, if you put the filter on first, so I'll put a filter on, I'll just go for gender, take the tick off, click on female, OK. Do your sum there, so I'll do Alt equals, grabs the list, click the tick, and then that will stay as the correct figure when I put the filter back on. So if I click on all, OK, now that's picking that up. So that's just a very quick way so you can see how you can maintain the figures, the total figures, even if there's a filter. But one last thing, look at the formula for this cell. I did Alt equals, which is the sum function, but it's changed it to this subtotal function. So if I just show you that again, if I just click away, so I'll get this filtered, check off females. So if I do Alt equals, which is the sum function, it's automatically changed it straight away to the subtotal function. I'll just tick that. So it knows that you've got a filtered list basically, and it's going to subtotal whatever it can see above it. So that's just a very quick video, is how you can do a total on a filtered list. So hopefully that was of use. Thank you for your time and I'll catch you on the next one.